Alrighty, welcome back everyone. I kind of forgot to launch the game by the way. Well, let me launch it right now. I'll have this. Nice. Kills. And place War Beast. Oh, one more bear in less than a minute. Let me just get it real quick then. And I looked up a guide briefly to see what things we gotta do. But I'll have to like go look at more. Because there's a lot of stuff to unlock in Craft here. Alright, right now the goal will be to just go play through the game with dev commentary on. Check that out. I think it's a minute too late. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to get. I meant to get this. Yeah. I should save maybe 200 for that. This can drop them, but you know what, let's save. Oh, I think the game is bugged. Alright, it's fine now. The healer. How did he get all these scrolls, by the way? Oh. Just got to upgrade them. I can collect it now. Nice. I got it. Alright, let's place War Beast next. Oh, that's... No. Game is slow as hell. Alright, also cat. Yeah. He's falling asleep. I need to... The game is like really loud. I'll hide this in a second. I just want to capture the game. Oh, it crashed. Oh boy, it crashed. Okay. We need to go through the custom campaigns on the Nightmare too. Nothing to do there. Nothing to unlock. Just beat them. Also, let me check something. I might have to prepare this. What was it? Edit counter. Alright, there we go. And let me just jump this down just in case. This will be our death commentary playthrough. Alright. Let me capture it. Alright, you should show in a second. Lockables. Okay. I kinda would like to unlock everything, but we'll see. How? What do you do with the hidden package, by the way? Alright, you can see. Let me check the guide. Let me check what that is. Okay. Oh, hey there, Maxman. Welcome back. How are you doing today? It's gone. Okay. We have the dev commentary. I don't think we'll be able to finish the game in 2 hours and a half, something like that, or something like that. I'm not sure. With the dev commentary, because the dev commentary, like listening to it, might take some time. Okay. I want to see a guide with unlockables. There's still unlockables and endings. Unlockables, 30 unlockables. Damn. There's a lot of hoodies. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Alright. There's an unlockable by beating the game in under 2.5 hours. Nightmare mode and acquiring an S rank, we can't do that right now. Oh, by beating the game with any ending rank in Nightmare mode, oh, it goes to unlock some weapons before Nightmare mode. Go to the door that requires a code to enter. Same one used in the free. I'm not sure what that is. We have Nightmare. Okay, well, I guess we'll be unlocking hoodies mostly. Alright. Okay, alright, we'll play on easy. We'll be focused on the dev commentary. Yeah. Alright, we've seen this already. Oh, that rain effect. What's wrong with it? Welcome back, DreamC. How's it going? Oh, dev commentary, nice. What do I do with it?
Hello, I am Andreas Rönnberg, also known as Rumple, and I'm the level designer and leader for Cry of Fear.
Dehds, yes.
And in this map,
Look at cat.
we added a camera sequence, and you may wonder why we
That's a
added
cat.
that. And that's because from the beginning
Yep.
we decided to have
Real cat.
Cry of Fear as a simple mod. I mean, when I started the project, I wanted Cry of Fear to only be just a sick mod.
Yes.
I wanted to be really scary. And while you were
He's
taking
crashing
photos
himself.
because Simon had like a psychosis or something, and he had killed his mother and went around taking photos of her. But we scrapped that later on, and we decided to just have this sequence to be a nice little thing, because having this sequence is scary because it makes you unable to know what will happen when you take photos, and I like that.
Can I enable subtitles? I guess not. No. Oh, another one.
Hello, I'm James, or Minwy, and I'm the programmer for Cry of Fear. This nightmare level is pretty interesting, although it's by no means technically sophisticated. Like the rest of your weapons, your camera is shooting
Oh,
out
did you see the new
invisible
hero, by the way?
bullets, so to
They
speak.
announced a new hero for
When the bullet hits
Overwatch.
a wall or other object, it will check all entities in its immediate radius. If it finds the invisible object we place over the crosses, it triggers the event it targets, such as making the right
announced the
shape
next
fall of a
hero.
wall appear, or a hanging body or whatever.
I think it's a tank.
It's a
Looks like a
simple
tank.
solution for quite an interesting map.
Wait, I have to turn my sound up and down because I can't hear those dev commentaries, but on the other hand, the game is super loud.
Beta testing this mod was more than I asked for during the final stages of development. First of all, because it was so amazing to actually play the mod and see how everything worked out and was still getting worked on. But also because the mod hates me. I had so much trouble getting it to work because of bugs and whatnot, and no matter how many times I tried, I couldn't get it to function
She's a tank.
properly.
It's a hit.
This, on most part, was user error
That's a
by
hit.
me. I failed to update properly and generally
I don't know
any
when.
experience
Probably
towards
soon.
coding.
I don't know. Give it a
My point
couple of
is
weeks,
that the
maybe.
new players and fans, I hope,
Okay, him.
have no idea how lucky you are to play this final version of Cry of Fear. The work that Andreas, James, Georgie, Stig, and Ainda has put down into this mod is nothing short of awesome.
Actually, I think it's him. I mean, it's an Omnic. I have to win them. Sometimes. I will not play him because and, something. He was teased a long time ago. He was like in one of the cinematics with Doomfist. So
Hi,
he's been
this
like a
is
thing
Steve,
for a while
aka
now.
Dragonnor speaking, and I voice act Simon in Cry of Fear. Being a voice actor for Cry of Fear has been quite a journey, and I mean that literally. Cry of Fear was one of my first projects as a voice actor, and when I started working on the mod, my experience was somewhat iffy. Since there's a lot more work involved in switching out the lines in a choreographed cutscene than just switching out the audio, you'll notice a very distinct difference between the first scenes,
It's a she?
which were
Wait,
also
wait,
the first
really?
lines
Oh.
I got to work on when I joined, and the later ones when it comes to acting
Oh,
technique, as
Matra.
they're literally years apart in acting experience. But at the same time, it
One sec,
sounds
'cause my
like
cat wants to
Simon
go out.
goes from being somewhat naive to becoming more hardened as the game progresses, which makes for good character development.
Yes. Oh, wait, let me Google that. Wait, oh, it's he. Oh, looks like a dude. Looks like a male Omnic. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a guy. Yeah, players got a glimpse of him. It's a guy. I mean, it's technically an Omnic, so they. I guess for them it doesn't matter that much, cause well. Yeah. There's also another one leaked. Moga. Might have seen him. Always Sojo of Talent's Heavy Sword. An old friend of Baptist. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Yo, this guy's huge. You know, dude. That's another tank. Yeah, I didn't see this guy. He's freaking huge. Let's go. Where the hell am I? The hell? Wait, that's gonna crush my ears. They're adding more characters now. Oh, I don't know. Okay. They were adding characters before as well. Be like League with 200 plus characters. I don't think it will be. I don't know. At some point they were saying that they don't plan on adding too many characters. I don't know, like I hope not because I'll forget their names.
This is the start map, and it was the
I don't
first
think they will
map
add
to Cry
that
of
many
Fear that was
characters.
ever
At least they
created.
said they didn't want to add that many.
From the beginning, it was just using simple looking Half-Life textures with very low resolution. And later on, I went to my capital city, Stockholm, where I went around taking photos and made my own custom textures to make it look really like Stockholm and have a really photorealistic look. Then later on, I wanted to make the windows in the buildings to have their lights on, and I wanted to have people standing there and watching you, but I never added it because I didn't want to confuse the players too much in the beginning. I wanted it to stay kinda simple in the beginning, not have too much shit appearing.
The tanks. That's cool. Dude. Before? Ooh, now we can enter this room. Open painting. Oh, nice. So I have night vision now. Looks like some kind of package, something is written on it.
That is one
Yes.
creepy fucking painting.
Before in Overwatch 1, as a tank, your heal, like your kill would be instant pretty much. Now, as the tank has like the longest, what the, it's just me. The tanks have like one of the longest kills. What a weird package. I don't know what I should do with this.
Very early on in development, we decided we wanted to have extensive unlockables. Somebody came up with the idea of custom hoodies, and this presented
He's
a problem
already
to us.
in Overwatch, he's
There were so
no.
many instances of the
I don't know,
Simon
I
models
actually
put
haven't
out
seen
across
him
the models
before.
folder that
I've
it
seen
was
the other
almost
guy, the
impossible
Omnic.
to go through every single model and replace it with a different hoodie version
Everyone has a
each
PP
time.
on Baronet. Yeah.
I came up with a simple solution of
I haven't
replacing
seen
every
him.
single instance
I've
of
seen the
Simon's hoodie
Omnic.
texture loaded into any kind of model with an external TGA texture. In this way, we can have many, many combinations of clothes without using multiple models.
I can change my hoodie. Go for a red one. Open Baronet and click on PFP and select Overwatch. The hell is that sound? It's him. I mean, I trust you, like. Oops, I don't doubt it. And we don't
This
have a
padlock
Kiriko
puzzle is one of my
PFP yet.
favourites in the mod because it's so intricate. It relies on
No,
many
it's gonna be a
variables.
battle pass
As you
thing. Yeah,
may have
they're gonna add
noticed,
it in the next battle
number
pass,
is
the
actually
Kiriko
randomly
PFP.
generated from 1111 1111, yeah, to 9999. So that means you can't just play through the mod and then remember what the previous combination was next time you play through. As you well know, this puzzle relies on
I'm a Kiriko main now.
the username
You're
and
a
the
heal
password,
main.
which aren't quite randomly generated, but the username and password is picked from 32 different usernames and 32 different passwords, and they can be combined. Again, so you can't just play through the mod and do the puzzles without, actually properly doing it.
I actually prefer playing
We
damage, but
decided
I'm
to do
mostly
this
supporting the pickle
because
rolls.
It's just.
Oh yeah, they
we
have
kind
one of the shortest
we want
kills.
people to see what we've made. We don't like the idea of people just running through the mod, remembering what the solutions
Well,
are.
after
We
they
want people
switched
to actually
tanks
see
to
what
just
we've done,
one or
especially
two.
Rumpel's work on the churchyard area where you get the username and password. It's very, very good mapping. We want people to experience it.
Why are you listening to this? This is a dev commentary. I'm doing a playthrough with the dev commentary now. Put a beat in the game. Oops, I keep taking so. Oh, that's why I'm playing.
This map was from the beginning made by James Winwy, and it was intended to be a secondary route to the apartments. But we scrapped that because the
Oh,
map
bro.
was never finished.
What's wrong with the dev commentary, huh?
And we also thought that it was unnecessary to have two routes, and it would take too much of our time to make it.
Zero farming
So
battle
I
pass.
decided to extend the map instead and add this little small town that you run to with those small streets. And that part is actually a replica of a town in Stockholm called Gamla Stan. And also the square in this town is a replica as well. And it's called Stortorget. And the church there is called Storkyrkan. And actually those sounds from the clock sounds
I'm gonna
from
complain you didn't get
Storkyrkan
the
in
game
Craft
true. It's not
is
game true, it's
real
game true.
sounds
It's game.
from Storkyrkan in real life.
I'm
And
complaining
I
because
had
it's
the
timed and I
only
bought
to
it.
record those sounds. That's
I don't want
how
something to buy to be
dedicated I
just
am
timed
to
like
this map.
that. Fresh me to play. This guy's gonna spawn. Yep. It's good to see like the, I don't know, kind of behind the scenes things with the dev commentary. I wanted to replay Amnesia with deaf commentary because I never did. There's way too many up here. I kinda wanna learn how. I'm tired. I haven't played Overwatch in a few days actually. I finished my event. Play Overwatch with deaf commentary. It doesn't have one. Dude, imagine having like a multiplayer game where you have just deaf commentary windows and just
You'll
play
notice that all of
Overwatch
the
one
maps you
day.
can read in the mod come up as fully bright models, and the reason for this is because there's a lot of kind of clutter in the mod. There's a lot of random papers scattered around, newspapers, bits of scrap, and all that kind of thing. So to help players to easily identify what you can and can't read, we made the notes, just like the weapons, come up as full bright.
I keep taking the mask off. June, summer. David's busy. Okay. Also, I'll try to unlock some stuff that might help me for nightmare mode because I need to prepare for nightmare mode as well. What was it? 539s. I see you over there. Yeah, I have no idea how you put it up. Maybe one day I'll. I already listened to this one. I'll try something. It worked. This worked. Was it 999? Oh wait, 5999. Yeah, 599. Okay. Yeah. It says I have a message. Oh, yeah. I keep taking my mask off. Press F. Let's save over here. I'm not gonna remove my last save, which is from the first playthrough. Yeah, I don't have to worry about the reset.
What the hell? Who was he? I gotta call police.
I'm actually very proud of the work I've done with the ladders in Cryofear. This was actually added very late in development, probably later than it should have been because it's quite a lot of work. This was after we started working with model-based cutscene cameras. If anyone's familiar with Half-Life mapping, they'll know that normally you have to use normal Half-Life entities and special objects that the camera will move to and from. That's very annoying to work with, and you don't really get a good representation or idea of what the finished product will look like until you've compiled the map and tested, etc., etc. So I developed a system whereby you animate the camera in 3ds Max, and you see what's happening in the viewport there. You export the map to a DXF, import it into 3ds Max, and then you can fly the camera around as much as you like. Using this technology, I realised after looking at how shitty the ladder system is in Half-Life, where you just slide up and down, I decided I want to improve it by having a animated one. So I knocked up a quick animation, which actually ended up being used as the final thing with a few tweaks. And this was actually inspired by Turok 2, which I played years and years and years ago, and that had a ladder system similar to that, whereby the screen would kind of shake around as if you were climbing up, and I was very impressed by that back at the time, and I just thought, why not?
Can I sound audio? Sound effects, music. Not really. They don't have because the voice are very quiet in the commentary, but the game is super loud. Yeah, music is quite easy. This will definitely help me for Nightmare, but just there's something on my mouse. Like just having night mode is not gonna help us be the game changer for Nightmare mode. Need some oomph. Need some oomph. Give me an edge. Yeah, there should be a hoodie here that I'd like to unlock. I'd like to get all the unlockables. It'd be kind of hard because I'd have to be night mode with rank S, which is damn hard. But we gotta give it a shot. Yep.
This is the apartments map, and it's also one of the very first maps that was ever created. And the funny thing with this map is that it's also a replica from a structure in real life. It's the building where my dad lives, and I think it's very cool to be there in real life and run around and play like if you were Simon. And I think it's pretty cool, and it looks exactly like the building where my dad lives.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make out what he's saying sometimes. It's so quiet. Just being a boy. You saved over here on November 5th, yeah. There should be one hoodie in this area, I'm not sure where. But it should be somewhere around here. Maybe in here, we'll see. Is it? It's not here. There's something on my mouse though. It's just, I can feel it. Not on the mouse pad. Very small house. Right. Out from the other side. Alright, let's see the battle real quick. Give him damage. Yep. Alright. There we go. And picked up in a room at the apartments in chapter 1. When we find the dead cat, just interact with it a few times. Ending 5, I'm not sure how to get that. Okay. Right, Dylan can enjoy gold and smooth. And why I, the paladin. Let's, oh, skin chest, let's get that. Yeah, this is kind of the only thing that, wait, I think there was one more, but not really. I think we had it. Nice, so place war beast against the chest, but you know I have to place 5. The endings, yeah, actually this is the only hoodie we need to get. Was completing the game. Second page is found near found on the blue van in Saxon Avenue. Forced in chapter 6. Chapter 4. Okay, I know what that one is. I think I have that one. Alright, let's keep going. So there's one hoodie we need to find over here. Yeah, we never got to go there, right? Push. I can feel something on my mouse. It's bothering me so much. I don't know where it is because I don't see anything. But I can just feel it when I move the mouse. I don't feel anything on the mouse pad either, but damn, when I move the mouse, I can just feel it. I just feel smooth. I can still kind of feel it. Pickle. Oh, pickles. Budge. It's somewhere in these rooms. We need to find it. Not sure where though.
puzzle may seem pretty easy in that it tells you exactly where to use the key. Keep in mind that it's the first introduction to puzzles in the mod. So originally we didn't intend the key to have a tag at all, so you had to kind of work out through trial and error as to where the key should be used, but this wasn't really fun, as there's so many doors in the mod and no real way to check which ones you have or haven't used apart from memory. Therefore this was pretty much the best solution.
It's kind of hard to understand what he's saying, you know. Little pickle. I'm trying not to miss the hoodie, wherever it is. Oops, I keep taking it off. Oh no, I press F to interact. Oh. Damn, that's hitting me. Pickle. Oops. I interact with the door. Whoops, wrong door. Also, a series of unfortunate doors. I keep interacting with F. I see you there. I don't really want to heal because it does count towards me. Getting as least as possible is a good thing.
You'll notice that we actually notify you that there's something in the ceiling. The reason being for this is simply that when playtesters tested the mod, often they didn't actually notice the gun in the ceiling.
What? What about the gun in the ceiling? And you unlock the lock. Open slow. I do have a key. Nice. I think I always want to put that, but it's okay. Yeah, 2 shots. Nice. I wish Nightmare was that easy. Apparently we're not going that one. Oh shit. Is it here? Where's the... Yep. Nice. I got the hoodie. Alright. We don't have to worry about the hoodie anymore. Okay, cool. Got that hoodie. That's done. I took the elevator, didn't I? I'll open it. Did it jam? I have enough let's... Yo, that's a lot of death commentaries.
Hi, this is Stig, aka Dragon Nor speaking, and I voice act Simon in Cry of Fear. You might notice that Simon doesn't really react to all the blood smeared all over the bathtub in the cutscene. And the reason for that is that in the initial versions of the cutscene, there was no blood. The guy in the tub only had the pill overdose, which made it more realistic for Simon to sound like he was confused about the guy overdosing on pills before he got there, but not downright disgusted at what he was seeing.
Here's the guy who had SMS'd you from the beginning, from the construction thing, where when you enter the apartments you get SMSs like, help me, blah blah blah. And the guy who lies in the bathtub, he's the one who SMS'd you, because he has a mobile lying in the water. And it's pretty easy to miss it, but it's him who is SMSing you. And I from the beginning wanted to have victims who are trying to give you objectives, like this guy in the beginning of the apartments. He wants you to help him, but then he commits suicide. And that was the main plot for Cry of Fear in the beginning, where you are getting objectives from people who are committing suicide, and at the end you were committing suicide yourself. And we wanted to keep that, but we changed that when we got a voice actor for Sophie, and we really didn't make only suicides. We wanted to have a guy committing suicide in the subway station, but we scrapped that, and in the forest, and etc. But we scrapped that suicide idea. And yeah, and after every suicide, things started to happen, like in those apartments where everything gets sick and shit.
Yeah, this is like kind of hard. Like, this guy's audio is pretty good because he's the voice actor, you know? But the rest are just kind of hard to understand. Whether they want to have, like, I don't know, more suicides in different areas. Yeah, oh. What's an invisible wall? Inventory is full. Where's that? Basement key, okay. Hey. Oh boy, that actually caught me by surprise a little bit. Oh, you can two-shot.
Those metallic bars are supposed to be like barriers or something that the monsters have placed. And we wanted the players to think it was monsters who has like blocked you in and wanted to kill you. Also that the boards, the wooden boards blocking the doors, are also that. And that's what's happening right after the bathtub scene, where you hear something hammering. And it was supposed to make the player think that monsters has trapped you. At that time, players doesn't know that everything was written in a book. We wanted the player to think that everything was kind of like a virus outbreak where people got insane or something. And then we wanted the player to think that maybe a gas, like the doctor is wearing a gas mask, and that we wanted to make the players think that maybe a gas was making people hallucinate and stuff, and making people crazy. But yeah, so that's the idea behind those bars and wooden boards blocking your way.
Fair. I've been here already. Yes. Oh, we've already seen that though. Let's save. Why not? Oh, because what are these like textures that go there? You pumpkin. Down pumpkins. Oh, that should go. I don't remember everything, you know. But they weren't here before. No, they weren't. Is this the same as before? Oh.
In the beginning of the project, we didn't have tiles in this place here in the apartments. We only had water being there, or maybe not even a water, because we wanted it to be realistic and really make the players feel like the monsters was trapping you. Before, the monsters looked more normal and less fucked up, but after we had played Afraid of Monsters again, we really liked the sick things that was happening in Afraid of Monsters, and that's why we added the tiles and like the room in the apartments where everything has like got a gravity at 90 degrees at the walls. We added that after on, just because to make it a bit more sick. So yeah, that's why it has tiles everywhere. The tiles has just appeared for some reason, but it's nice and makes you scared, I think.
Also, I gotta pee. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'll take short. Be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Okay. Let's see the game. Alright, let's skip rolling. The game is super loud, super quiet at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. That's where I find that video. Holy books. Ooh. If you've videotaped with this. What the? No one here before. Went down over there. Left commenter.
I think this puzzle's pretty nice and it gives players a kind of overall goal in what to do in the apartment, and that's unlock the elevator in the main stairwell. And whilst it isn't entirely obvious at first, there are a few subtle hints that we give to you to kind of guide you in this direction. One of them being the light above the keypad on the top floor in the total darkness, that should draw you towards that. The second one being the note where it mentions that he's disabled the elevators so that the kids have to come up the stairs. The puzzle, the key code rather, is actually randomly generated, and the reason we did this was because we didn't want people just simply skipping out all the nice areas that have been mapped out next time they play if they just remember the code.
Oh, they say they place that light to kind of guide you. Just look it up. Oh yeah, it does it's RNG. Oh, oh gosh. Thank you. Alright, we're heading to the basement. Right. Good, one shot. Oh yeah. Oh, everything's boarded up now. Oh, nothing? I'm surprised. I sure did expect something. This one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a key. I forgot. Someone will be able to get rid of that package. Nice. Dude, this mask is definitely such quality of life. Oh. What about her? Introduce a lot of enemies here, actually. I know you still get like more messed up. I see you, lady.
pretty cool thing with this torture room is that the guy who is killing the other guy is actually my sister's husband, I mean. And the guy who gets killed is my brother, my older brother. And it's pretty funny to watch them fight like that. The photos that the textures are made of are photos from them. And yeah, I just like to tell you that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, based on his family, that's cool. Game is so loud though. And the frontier is so quiet. Oh, they could have given it a little oomph. But they at the door won't budge. You lock the lock. That's how locks work. Lock them. Oh, we need to go watch that. Game's so chill on easy. Oh, besides the jump scares and all that. Definitely not making me, not preparing me for nightmare. Oh, besides with the jump scares, I'll be more used to them, but oh, I guess these guys spawned. Kind of forgot where I had to go with that tape. Which floor? Where's that ball? Was that here before? Here? It was here. Yeah. I have to watch. So that's these are like real people, like his family. One is his brother. The other one was his sister's boyfriend, something like that. Six, 7, 3, 9. Oh, it would have been added to my inventory. Let's do the barrel real quick. I'll give them speed because there's no actual enemies, just the chests. Yep. I don't really need the guide anymore, I think. Not sure what the package is for after we send it. Yeah, well, I mean, guess we'll see. Actually, well, they're these tentacles, but not really dangerous. 100. Hey. What a skin! Nice. Yith Buster skin, that's pretty cool. Alright, the Socio Entry Golden Luxley, the Shinobi. I got 100. I almost have enough. Look at that. Nice. I'm almost done with the event. Right now, let's play some rogues. Yeah. Rogue. Rogue. I'll place him here so he can get rid of the chest and then attack the units. Otherwise, he'll just go for the chests anyway. Yeah. Okay. Nothing loud. Alright. had to go up. Yeah. What was it? Because I kind of forgot. 6739. Oh, we're doing the battle. 6739. Alright, here goes nothing. What the hell? What is this place?
Now this is a interesting place. Those stairs, never-ending stairs. We added that for a reason to make the player really think it's not happening for real, that it's all really just a hallucination or just a psychotic moment, psychosis I mean. So yeah, those stairs are supposed to be there just to make it seem unrealistic, and that's a bit good because then we have a reason to add a strange boss coming over there.
So these stairs make the idea of these stairs is to make you think you're crazy. Like you haven't won at all. They're kind of the same floor, isn't it? A bit different. It's not, they kind of, the doors are different, or different. There's also what's these? I am gonna sneeze. Why? Our first boss. Oh, here.
Another way that this mod differs from Afraid of Monsters is that each area is now punctuated by a boss fight, and this marks a milestone in your progress. The reason we added bosses is purely because, well, we like boss fights. They all have some kind of strategy to them, and this is the simple find the weak spot and attack it. The boss bars weren't added until later on in the development, simply because we wanted a way to visually show whether or not you're actually doing any damage to the boss, which kind of corresponds to the whole weak spot idea. It's nice to know when you're actually making progress with the boss.
That's true. That's actually true when you know you're doing damage, because sometimes if there's no help by, you don't know what's happening. Reload, didn't deal much damage, but it's fine. Nice. Almost one bullet, but it's okay. Our first boss is down. Who's that doctor?
And this is the third or fourth time I've remade this cutscene. For the first time I used old models, the old models you can find in the very old screenshots with the Simon that I made and the doctor that I made too. But those models didn't move their mouth. They were missing a mouth controller, a mouth bone. So the new models with those bones, they couldn't use the current animation, so I had to reanimate it. But still, the new animations, I wasn't happy with them either, so I had to animate them again. and then again to make me satisfied or happy with the result. And yeah, about this cutscene with the doctor wearing the gas mask, we wanted the players to think that there was a gas that was making you hallucinate and go crazy and fucked up. So we wanted the players to think that and really confuse them. That's why we made the doctor all strange and wearing a gas mask.
I was kind of confused too, because I was like, ain't no gas. What is he talking about? Ain't no gas here. Oh, oops, he bonked me. I didn't see I was at one bullet. No. Oh, stop bonking me. Rascal. You little rascal. 2 shots. All that it takes. It's 2 shots. You rascal. The sound for the revolver that ain't talking about. Is it that? Wait, was that something? Oh no, it's like a label. On the box. The box. It's the way out, wasn't it? Yeah. The nightstick. I need the knife and let's free up some space. Oh. Oh. There's another one. I just don't want to heal. I want to get a good grade even though... Oh. I'm easy.
This mobile scene is pretty interesting. It's my voice acting, actually. My first voice acting ever. It's my voice that's coming from the phone that you are phoning the guy behind the mysterious voice coming. I recorded it by phoning my own mobile and making it loud so you can hear the voice, and then I filmed it. So then I went to another room and talked, and I was filming and recording the sound from my cell phone, and I just talked very strange. Then I recorded it from a cell phone so it would sound realistic. It was pretty interesting.
Mm. 543. 14543. Yeah. What was it? 543, okay. 543.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
Can you imagine him filming that in his, like, recording that?
Help, please!
5247.
Damn it! Help me!
That would have been pretty funny. 5247. Wait. Why did I press 3? Huh? Why did I press 3? Wait. It's not real here though. Dr. Mode it's real, but it's not.
Now, this place might be my favorite part of the mod, or my favorite scary part. It's so simple and easy, yet so damn pro. The idea behind this is that we wanted the players to think that they are chased by a guy with a chainsaw, and but there's really no one there. It's just some sounds playing, and but the players really think that it could be a guy with a chainsaw because they have just met a guy with a chainsaw, the boss. So it's a very good thing to trick the players to think that they are chased by someone, but they aren't.
You rascals.
So this is really what psychological horror is about. It's just fucking with your head.
You rascals. I'm still trying to explore just in case, I don't know why. I want my ears to be blasted though. Huh. What's that? I don't know. You rascals. You little rascals. I have a bit more than halfway health. I'm not gonna heal just yet.
This area was actually mapped out by myself earlier on in the development when Rumpel and I were decided to share some mapping duties. However, he took over later on because I was too lazy to finish it. There may be a discrepancy in the styles, but I still think it's pretty nice. It was actually inspired by a book I found in my house about kind of London underground tunnels and sewers, which is, I don't know, pretty interesting to some people maybe. I don't know. But anyway.
Well. Oh, he can come here. You rascal. I had one bullet, I'd use it. Awful bullets. I think these bullets are free. Oh, I would not have 4. Oh wait, I do have 4. Oh, there's one behind me. Oops. Might have to heal soon. But I don't wanna. I don't want to heal. What the hell is it? There's no death comments for this. I'm kind of surprised. I think have some explanation behind it. And bullets, another one, please. I don't reload. Well, technically I can whack him. But I'm too lazy for that. I'm trying to conserve health after all. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be out here. Yeah. Was there anything here? I don't think so. Oh, we're going in the mines already. You know, once you've played through the game like once, twice, the world doesn't seem as big anymore. Oops, I wasted a couple of bullets on you, didn't I? I'm gonna whack a little bit. Whack on viruses.
I really like those caves in this map. They were actually inspired by a dream I had. I dreamt about I was walking around in some caves with some friends, and I thought it was really scary. And so that's why I added those caves in this mod. They doesn't really look like the ones I had in my dream, but as I said, they were just inspirations, my dreams. And the result is nice. It's a cool construction thingish thing.
Fair. Yeah. I have clips, I wanna shoot. And they become they be barbarian. Oh yeah, I have to find the lighter. Yeah. I don't have space. I wanna send that package so I can 279 something. So I can fill that inventory slot. 279 something. It was issue 1. If I did 1, I would have guessed it first try. Oh, there isn't one here. There gonna be a couple. Yeah, they should, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. You rascals. Walking. Oh god. I really just didn't want to waste that one bullet, you know? Right there. So, inventory is full. Oh. If we use this, I think we can take a small break. It would be good if that actually restores some health. It doesn't though.
You really want to know this spoiler, or this Easter egg, do you? You really can't just find it by your own. Or maybe you have already found it.
What the hell?
Or maybe you're just too fucking gay to actually find it by yourself. Just so fucking gay. Just so fucking disgusting and just so... I don't know. I don't know. But, I'm going to reveal it to you now. If you use the lighter on the cigarettes, you'll trigger a cutscene. And that cutscene actually has a meaning. It means that... Oh wait. You take a smoke next to that guy who has committed suicide, and the camera is showing them both when Simon is smoking. And the idea behind that scene is that smoking kills.
Huh? How was it sped up like that? Is that a bug? Because I'm still in the listening mode. Was that meant to be sped up? Is that like an actual bug, or is it meant to be that way?
You really want to know the spoiler?
I think it's unintentional. Unintentionally messed up. On purpose, kind of. I'm gonna have to come back to that shotgun. Because I can't leave it behind. I choose what I'll get from the package, because... What? Oh boy. Don't have that move. That was a lot of enemies, that's for sure. Wait, so now I won't have space for keys and such. Oh, okay, I need to heal up once. Yeah, I won't have space for the healing items. So okay. Not healing items, quest items. I can't drop the phone. I technically don't need it anymore. Because we have the gas mask, but I can't drop the telephone. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, let's roll. Oh, it's gonna be that boss. I remember, I think. Oh, what else is love? Oh, I can't listen to the commentary now. I feel like it's a bit slower. Get him over here. least like a 2-shot here. Yeah.
Now this cutscene with the doctor killing that guy with the saw, it's meant to make you think that the doctor is evil and bad. So that's why we made we made him kill that guy just like that with a saw, really brutal. And that's, yeah, because we wanted you to think that the doctor was all mad and evil. So, and about this key swallowing fag, the fat fucker, I'm really not happy with that idea, with him swallowing the key. It's kinda funny in a way. It was not my idea from the beginning. It was from a classmate from college, and I just said, "Yeah, why not? I'm going to add it." And then I added it, and I can't just cut it out. It's kinda original anyway, but swallowing the key like that, it's not really scary.
So he's not happy with that idea. You can use them. You have to deposit down. I'm just making sure he's dead. I think in the nighttime you'd have to use them all. Or to extra, I guess. He locked the door. How could he? Why'd he dash? I don't press hold. I don't have spades. I need to go back. And drop something. Yeah. We're a bit easier when we get rid of the package after we deliver it. Not sure what will happen. Like I know it's sent but I'm not sure what happens and what's the purpose of that. Not sure. We won't see. You rascals will try to scam me. No. Oh, the hitbox lady. Swing door. Technically, I do not need the phone by that's right, you know what? Let's save and do the map. Yeah. Okay, it's really getting dark like much earlier. We got 1 hour difference there. Alright, there you go. Uh-huh. That's nice skin. Oh, I think it broke. Hmm. Good, thanks, Kumi. Nice. Oh, poor Gun Buster, he didn't get to bust. Wait. I didn't get awarded the 125, yeah, I didn't. Alright, I began to enjoy moments, and I finished the quest too. Yeah, nice. Oh, I did. Nice, that's cool. Now I need to get the tokens. The Outsider. This should be a cool skin, it probably is. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Because I want it. Nice, the Dagon Orbis. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna get the Soul Vessel. That's cute. Battle Tank. And let's buy some chests. We might have another skin later on. There's 24 days left. I'll buy these just to get some tokens for the quest. Yeah, nice. Good. Yeah, we got like 4. That's fair. Alright. I'm gonna wrap up here for today. A bit early, but I'm pretty tired from gym today. And also, I need to work on start working on something for uni. So I can get it out the way. Ooh, there was going to be rain. Nice. It hasn't rained in a while. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna keep going with Warcraft 2. Let's save, right? Yeah. And yeah, this will be kind of like a weekly thing coming back to Craft. Yeah, making progress there. I guess that will be like our Saturday challenge, kind of coming back. Yeah, in a way. But yeah, we'll make more progress with Warcraft 2 tomorrow. Yeah. And yeah, this is my Discord. I'll keep you updated on I'll keep you updated there. And yeah. That'll be everything for today. I appreciate your being today, keeping company, working, chatting, so by hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow with Warcraft 2. So yeah, I'm gonna take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.